So there are many pathways to many different things, and there's many different ways to go, right? I was thinking about that different pathways to. We talked about yesterday a last video about finding your path to the new earth, and I think one of the challenges for someone like me is letting go of that old past story and shaking it away and whatever you want to do to it, but remembering also that you're a beautiful person and you have many gifts. I think talking about those many gifts, I work with kids just automatically, and I think about what they bring to the table. Sometimes we're so caught up in the labels that we give people, like kids and adults and disabilities or not disabilities, special gifts, whatever you want to call them, and we kind of forget about the whole 9 yards of how beautiful they really are and how they bring these gifts to the table, and they, show us mirror images of each other and all of that. And I think sometimes we forget to take a deep breath and look at the gifts that we bring people and bring gifts that other people bring us, and to see those people as individual human beings instead of a quasi-center of one whole, but also how that one whole creates a community, and that one whole creates that. And you're going to have divisiveness, you're going to have people who trigger the crazies out of you, and you're going to have people who make you upset and mad and whatever, and make you feel upset about something. And knowing that's part of the community too is a very, 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 very strange thing to say, but it really is. It's all part of the same community to heal that wholeness that you're looking for. And what does the new community look like? It's a very healthy place, but it takes a really lot of work to get there. First off, you have to get through all those triggers, and then you have more triggers, and then you have more, and then you're going to spend your days feeling like you are lost and the battle's not there anymore. And you're going to feel like you're defeated and tiredness and achiness, and nobody understands you. You're going to get upset and angry. And then the next day you're going to wake up going, holy moly, it's a beautiful day out here, and I can still get through this darkness and the cloth I wear, and it's all inside of you. That's the crazy, frightening thing about all of it. All the wars and the outside, it's all in us. We're in battles with ourselves. And our egos go, oh, we gotta go blow that, like I said before, we gotta go blow that person up. We gotta go kill that person. And the conversation, the toxicality, that whatever, in politics, life in general, whatever it is, it all adds up to one humanly possible, called humanality and space. What if we, sort of stepped away from humanality and all that other crazy stuff and begun to really focus on that we're just one big earth, one human population trying to work on an amazing amount of stuff and trying to heal. And it's hard. I had the same thing. I want to judge somebody else. I want to go, I don't know that, but I don't know their situation. I don't know their story. I don't, like I said before a long time ago, how do we not dehumanize ourselves into believing that we are perfect, and yet we keep telling the story that we're not, that we made mistakes, that we're costly. It's hard. I mean, I lived in a system where people told you weren't perfect and you want great education, whatever, blah blah blah. I can't blame everybody, but to find your path again, to know that you are the way you are, and it's hard because like I said, I work in a system where the money's not there. The finances are just not there for the people to solve the problem. And what I really began to see is that it's not about the money, it's not about the status. It's really seriously about us, inside of ourselves, changing the way we think about everything. Education, life, politics. That new earth, it's changing that mindset of who you are and what you're doing. Maybe that's where we got to go. Maybe that's what we need to do today. It's wake up to the fact that what we're doing now isn't really working. And what can we do is look inside ourselves and teach our children to look inside themselves. Teach them emotional skills. Teach them whatever it is that they need. Because every kid's different. They need to get through that day. Math, science, reading, it's all important. But it also needs to be balanced out with emotional education, heart-centered education. Telling the kids that they're greatest in the world and showing them the truth of who they are. It helps adults do that. Heck, adults need to do that. But that's the thing. How do we begin a journey that is really, really incredibly hard? Because we're lost in the, oh, woe is me, victimization, the story, look at me. It's beginning to look at the future and staying in the moment and creating a new future and creating a new family if we have to, whatever we have to do to create something. And really begin working with kids at heart and kids at play and kids at, inner child work. Inner child work inside of ourselves first, and then work with everybody else. Kids in general outside see that. They see what we are. What if we could just, like I said before, begin to with the gifts that we have instead of the negativities? And even look at those too, but go, well, that's a gift because it's showing me something that I can do better at. Thanks. Have a great day.